me set it up. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Man, oh man. Today's topic. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. Gotta get the tripod right real quick for y'all. Because today we're going to talk about it. It's a Sunday. Cool vibes right now. And you probably just like me. Maybe in the crib. Chilling, macking, ain't doing nothing. So why not talk about what we need to talk about? I mean, it's important that we talk about things like this within the community, because if we don't, they're going to make up their own dialogue or what they assume we talking about in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Whiskey right there. That's Whiskey getting a little bit of rest. But boom, yeah. You see the thumbnail, you clicked it, you here now, and you here for a reason. That being said, if you got any blunts to roll up right now, get them rolled. Because this is going to be a discussion that's much needed. A much needed discussion, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bald head gang out there, you know what I mean? All my niggas rocking bald heads, feel me? I'm part of the bald head Michael Jordan crew. You know I gotta represent. Yo, what's good, UEG? PK Raul. I look like a thumb. Your brother look like a thumb. Yo, what up, Pedro? Outdoor Clips. Potato. Yeah, your mother look like a potato. How's life? Life's good, man. I'm here with y'all, man. What more can I ask for, man? I hope y'all feeling good out there like I'm feeling good, man. If you not, find a way to feel good. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. And if you let somebody do it for you, don't be mad when they don't do it for you. You gave them that control. You know what I'm saying? But that's a long story short. I was streaming on Call of Duty earlier, playing with the gang for a minute. My nigga P had me crying. That nigga's hilarious, man. Yo, I know y'all got them friends, them childhood friends y'all grew up with. It's always a few of them. Most of the time, more than one. This is funny as hell, man. It only make you think like, you know, niggas could have really been on a lot of these TVs and these movies that they be having. Because a lot of these comedians, you know what I'm saying, they funny, but I know we all grew up with people that was even funnier. You know what I mean? No, he only comes on Halloween. Someone big, amazing. We're happy to have Trump back. I mean, yo, you happy to have Trump back? That's your opinion, G. I'm not knocking it. And this ain't about to turn into politic wars. You know what I mean? Because we ain't doing that. I got a video, though, that you could click where I do discuss a little bit about the election. But, you know, I'm not dwelling on that, man. We can't dwell on the things that are already in motion. You know, if we gonna talk about it, not right now, but I'm saying, you know, just literally, if we are gonna talk about it, we gotta talk about what we gonna do, you know, to to change things moving forward. There's no reason talking about him being president at this point. Boy is in there like swimwear. You heard? So you better grab your beach ball, your towel, and head to the beach. You know what I'm saying? But future comes and it's time to get somebody else in there. I guess y'all see what happened then. And I say y'all respectfully because, I ain't participating in the circus, man. But yeah, that's neither here nor there, man. The thumbnail that you see, the reason why you click this video, because we talking about aliens, man. Despite all the things that's going on in the world right now, the war, the No Diddy campaign, Trump being president, Mike Tyson, having a fight on Netflix. Between all of that, we here because we talking about these aliens. You know what I'm saying? Now they saying that the aliens is our neighbors, like they been here. Yo, what's good, man? Shout out to For You, tapping in from Russia. Yo, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, man. A lot of y'all be coming to watch, and I'm thankful for it. But y'all gotta hit that subscribe, man. Y'all gotta help me build a channel up. I'm doing this out the mud, I want us to be able to look back a few years from now, like, yo, he started in the crib with these videos. And look where he at now, because we supported him. You know what I'm saying? View message. And they have been here forever. Fuck the Mike Tyson fight, it was ass. That's a fact, man. Shout out to Gas Open 2300. That's a fact, man. I think they've been here for forever, too. They live in the water. See, that's an interesting thing right there. That's what I've been hearing lately. And that's what makes me think that a lot of the information is somewhat truthful, because I've always been a person who believed that, you know what I'm saying, they've probably been in the water, and they got a lot of films, from cartoons to actual movies, that show us, like, quote unquote fiction, that could be potential scenarios with them actually living in the water. Poseidon, Atlantis. We could go on and on. They show us things, and it's up to us to take them things and further study them, research, to form our own conclusion. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, if they are or been here for a while, what do you think their necessary job is as far as the universe? Like, we know trees grow. We know people. We know water flows. Everything has a purpose. So if they do exist amongst us, what is their purpose within our society? Are they like the universal gatekeepers? You know what I'm saying? Or are they actually running our universe from behind the scenes? Like what is their necessary job? Somebody talk to me. What you think is their necessary job? Because I think, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion first. I think that their necessary job is to watch us overall. We be so infatuated with trying to watch them and spot them since the beginning of time, that they're the ones that, actually watch us trying to watch them. So that's what I think their role is. And by watching us, they're able to manipulate things here on the planet that they want. They may want humans to be knowledgeable of, meaning that they might have gave us information over the years, took us from using landlines to depending on Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think we'll ever know these things unless we actually become part of, that section of the government, and that chances are slim. Those chances are slim. So I don't think we'll actually ever really know that for a fact. But I think with enough common sense and the things that we do here and make truth of, we could probably assume that those things have been possible. They may have been possible for a long time. Um, man is man. Man is curious. Man learns. Man teaches. But all ideas on from man, I don't believe. A lot of it is, but I believe that something much greater influences man every now and then, which pushes man to the limit to explore more things and search of things and create things. You know what I'm saying? Like Isaac Newton with the apple falling on his head. It could have been a mere apple just falling. It lost gravity. The tree just was like, yo, I had enough of this actual apple and let it go. It hit his head. He wondered how, why. Curiosity of man. He studied, came up with gravity. Oh, this fell because there's some type of force that's pulling it down. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all know the story. But I believe it's moments like that were influenced by something greater than us that takes us to that next level when we need to be, when it's when it's needed. If we are moving into a different time in life, we probably are being ushered into that time from some higher beings. You go from, like I said, using a landline to Wi-Fi. We go from actual have to speak to people and don't see them unless we're face to face with them to now using FaceTime. And it's all different, but you got to understand that FaceTime cut a lot of face to face time down. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's subjective. But that cut a lot of that down. So people don't have as much need to see people face to face like they used to because they got iPhones and they could do FaceTime now. You know what I'm saying? You could call your grandmas and your auntie, excuse me, every weekend, every Sunday, and feel like you actually had a visit with her. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to FaceTime, y'all talking, you could hear her, she could hear you, she could see you. And before was the time we couldn't do none of that. So when we actually wanted to see the people that we love or want to communicate with, we had to be face to face. You know what I'm saying? So because of these technologies and this stuff, those things get cut. Those simple things that we used to do get cut down because we're on something much greater and futuristic. And I don't think that just comes from the ideas of man. That's a universe thing. The way the world is being recreated in front of our eyes and structured. Those things are now being used by the doctors. You don't even got to go see a doctor, and then they expect you to know how to do it, whether you a young person or a senior citizen. They like, yo, download the app so you can. And a lot of senior citizens, including my grandmother, they don't know how to, download no app to see the doctor and all that. But the world we live in, people are automatically being programmed to think that everyone uses email. Everyone, and that's the way it's programmed because the young people run the world. So these people are already into that. They're set into that way because that's the way of the young growing world. We all use email. We could see our medical charts on our phone. We can pull up this. We can do that. It's only the older individuals who aren't still a part of the technology that feel like they're being left out. And that's the way the world is, because the world is catering to the newer generation, versus people who've been here, you know, for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And that's how I look at it. You know, like they say babies are born and they come out knowing how to use iPads. That's absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? It's like they already built for it. Yeah, Mandela effects. I started clicking around and reading about Mandela effects for the past 3 to 4 years, and that is a very interesting topic. I believe Mandela effects are like wrinkles in the universe, meaning that they claim we could remember something one way, but it was actually this way. I believe because it 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 was actually the other way. But over time, through our um through our lifetime, the dimensions that we pass here on Earth, you know, not no space galactical shit. I mean, waking up, walking around every day, living on Earth, growing from a child to an adult, you go through dimensions, whether you know it or not. You know, there's a dimension as a child where you don't even know much, but wake up and go to school, come home and play. And that's not because you're being told to do that. That's the dimension you're in as a child. That's the only important things to you. I gotta play every day. I gotta go to school because that's the dimension you're in. So as we grow from child to adult, I feel like we travel through dimensions. And through those dimensions, I believe reality gets altered. It gets warped. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. When I was in school, it said the Berenstein Bears. It didn't say whatever they say now. I don't remember that. I remember, and I'm a reader. I'm a top reader. You know, not to toot my own horn, but I was always the guy they called on in the classroom to read for the class. I could read good. I remember distinctively that the book said Berenstein Bears. But the Mandela effect is saying something different. And I believe our reality gets warped. Who does the warping? I don't know. Is it the government changing things in front of us to see if we paying attention? That could possibly be a theory. You know, I think about that. Because if we can do that, think about it. If I'm the government and I can do that, and 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 billions of people don't notice it, or let's just say they accept it. After a while, they accept it. Yo, yeah, well, it is this. That's how it is written now. Hey, oh well. Imagine what else I can warp in reality and get away with. I can make you feel as if the day went by fast. Maybe that's the reasons why we say that sometimes. Not because we're just that productive that we forget and lose track of time. Maybe the time is actually being moved fast, whether we see it reality on a clock or not. Because we don't have to see the numbers on the clock tick faster to say, oh, the day is moving fast. We never do. Or sometimes we do. Some people look at the clock and say that, but most of the time it's a feeling. People feel it. You know, it seems like the day is going by fast. And I think that's another whole topic in itself because you're not just looking at the clock. You actually feel the day zoom by. You know what I'm saying? And I think they could do a lot. If they able to do that with the Mandela effects, it's just kind of no limit. I mean, I'm sure they have a limit, but I mean, shit, you got to start thinking like, man, it may not be a limit to the things that they do at all. Yo, if y'all just joined in, we in here talking about aliens and the peas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many of y'all tuned in familiar with the projects. You know, that's in every hood, all across the world, different states. But just imagine Imagine the P's being invaded by a group of rogue aliens or something. Feel me? Like they running through the P's, kicking down people's doors, running in cribs. How would y'all take that? Would y'all panic? Would y'all go grip up like they some niggas up the block and hold your crib down by any means necessary? Would you try to converse with them, communicate, beg for your life? Would you let them make you a slave? If they like, yo, we gonna take you on a ship back with us, right? We're gonna take you back to the wild, wild land, wherever we from, well, whatever they may call it. And you gonna be the human slave. You know what I'm saying? On they planet. Like, when is enough enough for you? What would you do? I could tell y'all what I'm gonna do, but what would you do? Cause me, I'm not gonna panic, man. I'm gonna be tight, and part of me may even be a little scared, but I'm not gonna panic. Cause see, panic ain't gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make it. That's gonna make it even worse. Cause while you trying to process it and trying not to panic while you panic, you ain't gonna be around nothing but panic. People panic and doing the same thing you do, even worse. And you know, once it's like that, it's too late. You already in panic when you amongst the panicking. So yeah, I'm not gonna panic, but I tell you like this, man. Whatever's whatever's ahead, if we can't do nothing about it, then it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I kind of think about things in life. If things is gonna happen and you've done all the best you could and you can't, then it kind of is what it is. You feel me? It's no reason for us to panic. I mean, if aliens gonna come, then we can't stop them niggas. Yo, hold up, hold up, hold up. What y'all doing here? We can't. So, the panicking is like, we gotta remove that. You know what I mean? It ain't no problem being scared. Everybody gets scared, but the panicking, that's like somebody being scared and then they so scared they go run off and jump into the middle of the street and get hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? Like your panicking took you had you run off and, you know what I'm saying? You can't panic. It's okay to be scared, but we're not panicking, man. But I don't think they'll last in the P's. I ain't gonna front. I think if the aliens came to the P's, I think if a World War III broke out, God forbid, and they came to the P's, niggas in the P's ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how the aliens gonna feel about that, but they got that brick wall that's gonna hold up as much as it could. I don't know what they got. They might have shit to take down walls. You know, I ain't underestimating them, but the people itself, you know, brick walls or no brick walls, the people in the projects, you ain't. A few of them gonna run, but most of them, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? It's my home. Different breed, different pedigree of people in the projects. Y'all know that. These ain't people in the gated community in the suburbs. you know, trying to follow the rules. It's not, this ain't that. Wow. So the aliens invading the P's, the projects, for y'all who don't know what the P's is, public housing, the projects, anywhere and everywhere. Those people ain't having it, man. Dang, you might get rid of them people in them private houses, you know, that's for sure. But nah, we talking about 15, 20 floors, buddy. 10 plus apartments on each floor. You know what I'm saying? You and your alien buddies, y'all gotta be ready to jump niggas, cause the people in the P's ain't having it. I don't care how green motherfuckers looking, how weird and alien-like niggas look. People ain't, man, come on. And then at that, we talking about black people. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my black folks. You know, the colored people just, we been there, done that. Colored people been there, done that. I'm talking about the black people, Hispanics, all races with color. We've been there and done that. So I doubt if motherfuckers is going to let some beings from outer space come to this planet, or if they already here, rewind time and put niggas back into a mode where motherfuckers feel like they slaves. I mean, death before dishonor, if you know what I mean. Because niggas ain't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Niggas ain't got time for that. Hell no. Fuck that. This ain't no movie. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just how I feel about it, man. I've always been interested in the aliens, though. I'm a believer, you know. Look up at the stars at night type of nigga. You know, I've been there, done that. You know, I never seen nothing, you know, that was like for miraculous. But I believe they here, man. Word. And then once you believe in the Matrix, you know, I think you got no choice but to believe in aliens. You know, I believe once you believe in the Matrix, the aliens are a product of the program, like everything else is. Dog, cat, person. It's just another byproduct of the machine, what we live in. It's another tier of life. I feel like there are tiers of life that we don't even I ain't gonna say we don't know about, because I don't know what people know, you know? And people don't know what I know. But I just assume, as long as I've been on the planet and what I've experienced, I think there are tiers of life that we have no knowledge about. I don't think it just starts at like animals, plants, organisms. I think it goes deeper than that. But we, you know, how the fuck am I supposed to prove that? So I don't go around and, you know, preaching that like I'm a scientist. But I just believe that if an organism can have no eyes, no mouth, but still be living, if a plant can be living with no eyes, no mouth, no organs, then there's kind of it's no rules to life, period. You know, if life wants to be created out of nowhere, it can be. And according to what they say, it was. Out of nowhere, just life was able to evolve into an atmosphere where everything was just completely right. That's what they say. With enough oxygen, enough hydrogen, enough gas, enough heat, enough coal. It sounds like birth to me. It sounds like when chickens hatch eggs. The elements of the universe have to be, and you know, at a certain level, at a certain time, where life can be created. And that's what I think. That's how I think everything started. You know what I'm saying? You know, growing up in the hood, we step on roaches, we kill water bugs. We don't go to jail for it, thank God. I would have been a mass murderer years ago if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? We don't go to jail for killing insects or flies on your knee. You slap it, kill it, a bee. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. Whatever it is annoying us, whatever that pest is, that's life. So we just all at a different dimension with a different perspective to where we like, well, that's pest. That's a rodent, right? That's we're supposed to catch it and kill it and get rid of it. And you know, you wonder why you see things on TV where like people live in the jungle or just around those things. You never really see them trying to kill it. They more so just want to get it away from their area. Like, hey, shoo, get out of here. So it's all a matter of perspective, I believe, up here. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna kill a fly every chance I get. I hate flies, honestly. Flies are one of the things that's like, boy, you know what I'm saying? So God forgive me though. You know, it is what it is. And that goes like to that saying. People be like, oh, you want to hurt a fly. They basically mean you're in a so peaceful state that your intentions would never be to hurt a fly. It would just be, hey, get out of here. And some people like that. Some people are like that. There ain't nothing wrong with being like that either. Shit might be the best way to be, but you know, it is what it is. To each his own. But these aliens, though, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. If I could talk to them, though, I think I'll ask them 3 questions. Or how we get here? Who put us here? You know, like, are y'all responsible for putting us here? Humans? 2, how long have y'all been around? How long have y'all existed? And 3, how long will this exist? Even after I'm gone? Like, is there a limit on this thing? Do planets eventually, every planet eventually just, turns to the moon and then, we at the end of the road? Do y'all not know? Because that could be possible too. And yeah, those are the questions I would ask, man. Asking them if they put us here, I think that's like the number one question on the board. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody want to know that at this point. People don't even subscribe to the fact that, humans are just here, like they did a few years ago. I think people know now, like, nah, we had to be put here also. I mean, people, of course, I think people who went to church always thought that way, but I mean, like, even people who not religious, I think they're now asking questions like, did we come from a alien race? Different races, aliens, because we look different. That's something to think about. We all look different, all nationalities, beyond color. We talking features. So, just like animals, different types of pedigrees of dogs. You know, every dog doesn't just come from one dog. They're different bloods, bloodlines, and you know what I'm saying? Different kinds. So I think it's the same thing with humans. It's the same thing. You know, and that doesn't mean that we all still can't be one, because I believe that we are. But I just believe that, yeah, we could have been from different, you know, different races, factions, if we came from, you know, aliens or something. Because you got the black people, you know, we look black, whatever quote unquote black is, according to the world. But whatever it is, we have distinctly claimed that because it's a distinctive thing, you know, our color, our hair, you know, our education, us being smart, athletic. And then you got the Mexicans, whatever quote unquote being Mexican is, because I don't want to offend anyone. That is something that they distinctly own. They distinctly own that term or idea of what that is, because that's what they are. You know what I mean? They work hard. That's what we know them for. That's what they show. You know, we not calling them these things just to be called. We calling them these things off of what we, you know, what we know. They very family oriented. They stick together. They'll help you build a house for $5. No disrespect. You know, we need those type of people. You know how many Mexicans done saved construction sites? Especially out here in New York. Let's talk about it. Even before the borders was open, Mexicans saved a lot of construction sites where dudes was like, yo, I'm not working for this much. You know, motherfuckers want to get paid more than what they was getting. They feel like they owe that. That's what they need. You know, but then you go find 25 Mexicans, you know what I mean, at Home Depot. And they'll build you a castle if you treat them right. I'm talking motherfuckers that live in the building you building, that they working in. They'll live in that shit. You can't beat that. Motherfucker waking up 5 in the morning on a cot somewhere in an unfinished bathroom, putting up some walls. You like, yo, the job get done quicker than it's supposed to be. You like, yo, that was just an empty lot over there last month. A month later, they putting the doors on the hinges. I'm telling you, I done seen it. 30-day play. I done seen it. 1 month, they got a 6-story up. I'm like, oh shit. Mexicans working with the dudes who already worked it. That's like, you know what I mean? That's putting 2 hammers on one nail. Of course it's gonna go up fast. It's gonna be there. And that's the game. Why not? Imagine that. I'm the foreman. I could pay this little extra $300-400. That's gonna give me 5 more dudes. That's gonna work as much as the dudes I already got, or even harder. And then in turn, the building is gonna get done faster, which makes whoever paid me happy as hell. Like, oh my God, yes. Before you know it, you know, word around, you got the fastest turnaround. They like, yeah, man, how would you be done? Your buildings be up in a week or 3. Yeah, I'm that guy. Hit me up. What you want? So yeah, we all have distinct, different things that make us different. You know, but yeah, I think eternally we all the same. And when I say all the same, I mean, you know, we all just trying to live. We all trying to make it. We all got a story. We all looking for a story. We all, everybody just trying to figure it out. Some of us got it figured out more than others. Some of us don't. The key is to just keep on figuring. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you get, no matter what age, if it's still figuring, but make sure while you figuring, the figuring that you have been doing, you applying that as long as you figuring out the rest. Because then you just doing a bunch of figuring without, any change or any results. You ain't nothing. You just a calculator. Coming up with the answers. That's it. That's all you can do. You're a calculator. You can't write that answer somewhere. You can't apply it. It's only there, stuck with you, a calculator. I mean, I tell you one thing though. If the alien bitches is fire, man, y'all might see me pull up with one of them slippery gray joint bitches. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't discriminate, you heard? Shorty could take me to whatever galactic trip to her planet, whatever. Nah, man, as long as I'm good. As long as I survive the trip. Yo, imagine on some movie shit, right? You at the beach, you meet some mermaid bitch or some shit. She saved your life from drowning, but she like, yo, come with me real quick, and she trying to pull you underwater. You feel me? Like she like, yeah, come on. And she got your hand strong too. She like trying to pull you under the water, like, yeah, come with me. And you like, yo, I can't breathe. She like, look, trust me. You gonna go? Cause I'm not. Fuck out of here. I'm good. You be done. Go down there, you holding your breath, you start choking. She still pulling you and shit. Y'all going deeper and deeper. You choking and you just croak, nigga. Kick the bucket. And that's it. It's over. That's it. You gonna think you was following like a mermaid or angel. Nah, nigga, that was a demon, nigga. You thought it was, know what I mean? That shit was like, yo, come with me right down here real quick. You a sucker ass nigga, so you went. Shit drowned you. Or that'd be crazy. You don't mind me. I just be thinking some wild shit like that sometimes. Like, cause I know a few people that, you know what I'm saying? There we go. You alright? You know what I mean? Ain't no wrong with that, but yeah, nigga. You beat a nigga to drown. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't trust nothing. I don't fuck if it's an alien, mermaid, goblin. I don't care what it is. I don't trust in that, nigga. Let me get back home. Shit. But I'm just saying, I mean, aliens better think twice if they come on some invading shit, cause people ain't having it over here, man. Especially in Brooklyn, man. I'm just saying, niggas will make a bacon, egg, and cheese out of them niggas' fingers. Or niggas will be eating alien chopped cheeses for a week after killing them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of them niggas. So, yeah, they just better think twice, man. They could take that to like the suburbs. You know what I mean? Grasslands and houses, but they ain't coming to the P's. They ain't coming to the P's talking hot like that. Niggas ain't having it. That's all I'm saying, man. Word, but make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. It's your boy FATZ Geronimo. Even your mama know I just wanted to talk about them aliens real quick. Man, leave some comments. Drop a comment, man. What you think about the aliens? Do you believe in them? What you think they here for? You think they put us here? Whatever's on your mind, just drop it in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe. You already know, man. I'll be back on in a minute. It's your boy. Yo!